Hello, in this video tutorial I show you how you enter and how you edit a title block. In the first step we will create the title block, in the second step we will save it as a 2D object, and in the last step we will add it to our model home. A title block always has to match the construction plan and it needs the same scaling. For example, if we want to export a construction plan in a scale of 1 to 100, we should create the title block also in the scale of 1 to 100. In the first step I show you now how you can create the title block. Therefore we start Cadvilla and we open a new 2D view. We maximize the view and we deselect the grid and the line width. Also we deselect the environment. Now we make a right mouse click into the 2D view and we select Properties. Here we set the scale to 1 to 100. After it we press OK. Now we zoom a little bit into the view. And in the next step we will enter some guidelines to define the frame of the title block. Therefore we select 2D and Layout, 2D Guidelines, Guideline, Vertical Guideline. We press the right mouse button and select Properties. We click on Appearance. We select the color and we select, for example, a green color. We press OK, OK and OK. We enter the first guideline, for example here. We press Escape and we select again 2D Guidelines, Guideline, Horizontal Guideline. We enter the horizontal guideline, for example here, and we press again Escape. Now we select 2D Guidelines, Guideline, Numeric Parallel Guideline. The next guideline we enter from this line into this direction. The width of our title block should get, in our example, 18.5 centimeters. At a scaling of 1 to 100, 18.5 centimeters would be, in our example, 18.5 meters. So we enter 18.5 meters. And we press OK. We zoom a little bit out of the view and we select again 2D Guidelines, Guideline, Numeric Parallel Guideline. From this line into this direction, a distance of 16.2 meters, which is 16.2 centimeters, at a scaling of 1 to 100. We press OK and we press Escape. In the next step we enter the classification for the title block with the help of guidelines. We select again 2D Guidelines, Guideline, Numeric Parallel Guideline. In the upper area of the title block we want to display our logo and some other important informations about the plan. So we enter a guideline from this line into this direction with a distance of 4.2 meters, which is 4.2 centimeters at a scaling of 1 to 100. We press OK, and we enter the next guideline from this guideline into this direction with a distance of 3.5 meters, which is 3.5 centimeters at a scaling of 1 to 100. We press OK, and we enter one more guideline from this guideline into this direction with a distance of 6 meters, which is in our case 6 centimeters. We press OK, and we press Escape. In the next step, we enter the frame of the title block. Therefore, we select Line and Between two points. This is the first line. This is the second line. This is the third line. And this is the fourth line. Now we enter the dividing lines. This is the first line. This is the second line. And this is the third line. We press Escape. As we can see, some of our new created lines are hiding behind our guidelines. So we select the line and click on Bring to Front. We select the next line. And here we also click on Bring to Front. We press Escape, and now we can see all of our lines. In the next step, we add the first text to our title block. Therefore, we select 2D and Layout, Text, and Labeling. We click in the 2D view in the area where we wanna add our text. The text properties open, and we click on the field Text. Here we select the point Link to Scale, which is very important. And for the text size, we enter 0.6 meters, which is 6 millimeters at a scale of 1 to 100. Finally, we select Upper Edge and center it. And to close this dialog, we click again on Text. We type in, for example, Application Plan. We click on the symbol for carriage return, or we press Ctrl and Enter. And we type in Unreleased. After it, we press OK. In the next step, we move the text to the center. Therefore, we select the text and we click on Move. We press the right mouse button, we select Constructional Support and Center Point. We select this point and this point. Now the text is in the center between the 2 points. We zoom a little bit into the view and we move our text a little bit downwards. Therefore we select Move with Reference Point. This is our reference point. And we press Ctrl at the same time to move the text only vertical. And this is the new position of our text. We press Escape. One important information: the text which we just created will get a little bit wider when we print it. So leave always a little bit of free space between the different texts, just to be on the safe side. In the next step, we enter a logo to the bottom of our title block. Therefore we select 2D and Layout, Insert Bitmap and Rectangle. We select the logo and we press OK. We enter the logo with a rectangle. We press Escape, and now we select the logo. We press the right mouse button and we click on Adjust Scaling. We select this point and this point, and we type in 4 meters, which is 4 centimeters at a scale of 1:100. After it, we press OK. We press Escape, and now we can see a black frame around our logo. To delete this frame, we select our logo. We press the right mouse button and select Properties. We click on Outline and we select Invisible. After it, we press OK and OK. We press Escape, and now our logo is displayed without a frame. In the next step, we enter the name of the planning office under the logo. Therefore, we select again 2D and Layout, Text and Labeling. We select the area for our text. We delete the old text of our first text entry and we click on Text. For the text size, we enter 0.35. We click again on Text and we enter the address and the name of the planning office. We click again on Carriage Return, or we press Ctrl and Enter. We enter also the phone number. And after it, we can press OK. Now we move the logo and the text just roughly a little bit upwards. We select the logo and we click on Move with Reference Point. We zoom a little bit into the view. This is our reference point and we move it a little bit upwards. We press Escape. And now we select the text and we click again on Move with Reference Point. This is our reference point and we move it also a little bit upwards. We press Escape and we zoom a little bit out of the view. We enter one more text and therefore we select 2D and Layout, text, and labeling. We select the area where we want to create the text. We delete the old text. And we type in application plan. We click on text and we enter for the size 0.6 and we choose Align Left. We click again on text and we press OK. Now we select the text. We click on Move and we move it roughly to this position. After it, we press Escape. We enter one more text, therefore we select 2D and Layout, Text, and Labeling. We select again the area where we want to create the text. We select the old text, we delete it, and we click on Text. For the size we enter 0.35. The rest is OK and we click again on Text. We type in Scale. And now we select the Auto Text drop-down menu and we select Scale. We click again on View Scale. And now with this function the scale gets automatically displayed in the green text area. We click on Carriage Return or we press Ctrl and Enter. And we type in Date. We open the Auto Text drop-down menu and we select Project Last Changes Date. We click again on it and now also this point gets displayed on the text. We click again on Carriage Return and we enter Planner. We open again the Auto Text drop-down menu and we select Project Last Changes User. We click again on it and now also this point is displayed in our text. We press OK and we can see now that the scale and the date got automatically updated. Finally, we select the text, we click on Move, and we move the text a little bit upwards. After it, we press Escape. Now we enter a new text, we select again 2D and Layout, Text, and Labeling. We select again the area where we want to create our text. We delete the old text. We select Text. We click on Center It. And for the size we enter 0.6. We click on Text again. And we enter New construction of a house with garage. We press OK. And now we select the text. We click on Move. We press the right mouse button, Constructional Support, center point. We want to place our text between this and between this point. We zoom a little bit into the view. We select Move with Reference Point. This is our reference point, and we move the text a little bit downwards. At the same time, we press Ctrl to move it only vertical. We press Escape, and we zoom a little bit out of the view. Now we enter one more text. We click again on 2D and Layout, Text, and Labeling. This is the area where we want to create our text. We delete the old text and we click on Text. We choose Align Left, and for the size we enter 0.35. We click on Text and we type in Project Location. After it, we press OK. Now we select again Text, Labeling. We will create our new text here. The properties stay the same and we enter Building Contractor. After it, we can press OK. Now we enter the project location. Therefore we select again Text and Labeling. We want to create it here. We delete the old text. If we would have filled out the project settings, we could select now an auto text for the project location. After we have entered the text for the project location and for the building contractor, I show you where you can enter a text for the project settings. Then you could use the auto text. We enter now the address of the project location. We click on Carriage Return. And we press OK. We click again on Text, Labeling. We select the area. The properties stay the same and we type in the name and the address of the building contractor. We click on Carriage Return or we press Ctrl and Enter. Again Carriage Return. And we press OK. Now I show you where you can fill out the project settings for the auto text. Therefore, we open the menu and we select Properties. Here at the points General, Building Project, Planner and Owner, you can fill out many of the points which are available at the auto text. Now we enter one more text with the same properties. Therefore, we select again Text, Labeling. This is the area. We delete the old text and we enter Neighbors. The properties stay the same and we can press OK. In the next step, we define the positions of the texts with the help of guidelines. Therefore, we select 2D Guidelines, Guideline, Numeric Parallel Guideline. We press the right mouse button and we select Properties. We click on Appearance, Color, and we select a red color to get a difference between the guidelines for the frame in the green color and the guidelines for the text. We press OK, OK, and OK. We enter the first guideline from this line into this direction in a distance of 0.7 meters, which is at a scaling of 1 to 100, 0.7 centimeters. We press OK and we enter the next guideline from this line into this direction with a distance of 1.80 meters. We press OK and we enter one more guideline from this line into this direction with a distance of 2 meters. The next guideline we enter from this line into this direction with a distance of 6.55 meters plus 0.70 meters. To your information, you can add or subtract lengths in the parallel guideline dialog. Sometimes this function is very helpful when you wanna add a length to a known length. We press OK, and the next guideline is from this line into this direction with a distance of 2 meters. We press OK again. And now we select the correct position for our texts. Therefore, we select the first text and we click on Move with Reference Point. We zoom a little bit into the view. This is our reference point and we move it to this point. We can see now that the guideline for the address of the project location is too close to the project location. So we enter a new guideline, 2D guidelines, guideline numeric parallel guideline, from this line into this direction with a distance of 1.25 meters. We press OK and we delete the old guideline. Therefore we select it and we press the delete key. Now we select the address and we click on Move with Reference Point. This is our reference point and we move it to this point. We press Escape and now we select the building contractor and click on Move with Reference Point. This is our reference point and we move it to this point. We press Escape and we can see that the guideline for the address of the building contractor is again too close. So we select again 2D and Layout, 2D Guidelines, Guideline, Numeric Parallel Guideline. We enter a line from this line into this direction with a distance of 1.80 meters. After it we press OK. We select the old guideline and we press Delete. After it we select the address and we click on Move with Reference Point. This is our reference point and we move it to this point. After it we press Escape. Now we zoom a little bit out of the view and we select Neighbors. we click on Move with Reference Point. This is our reference point, and we move it to this point. After it, we press Escape. In the next step, we move the logo and the text under it. Therefore, we select both the text and the logo, and we click on Move with Reference Point. We zoom a little bit into the view. This is our reference point, and we move it to this point. We press Escape, and now we enter a guideline to select a correct position for this text. Therefore, we select 2D and Layout, 2D Guidelines, Guideline, Numeric Parallel Guideline. We enter a line from this line into this direction with a distance of 7 meters. Now we select the text with the scale and the date, and we click again on Move with Reference Point. This is our reference point, and we move it to this point. After it, we press Escape. Now we select Application Plan, we click again on Move with Reference Point. This is our reference point, and we move it to this point. After it, we press Escape. Now we zoom out of the view to get a good overview of our title block. As we can see, the point planner at the point application plan is still empty. To change that, we open the menu and we select Properties. The Properties setting open, and we go to the point User and we enter, for example, James Doe. We also enter a name for our project, for example Tutorial, Project, and we press OK. The point planner got now automatically updated, and now we deactivate the guidelines. Therefore we select Guidelines Off, and now we zoom into a good position. In the next step, we select the whole title block. We make a right mouse click and we select Save Selected Objects as 2D symbol. We enter a name, for example, title block 1-100. And we press OK. We press Escape, and now our title block got saved as a 2D symbol. If you don't save the title block at your documents, like in our case, if you save it direct in the cadvilla folder under Graphics 2D, you have to take care about the Windows user account control. If the account control is activated, it is possible that your object gets saved to a temporary folder, not to the folder you have selected for it. If this happens to you, you can find your object under the displayed file path. In the next step, we add this title block to our model home. Therefore, we close the project and we open our model home. We select our model home with a double mouse click, and now our model home opens. Now we select the 2D view and we maximize it. We zoom a little bit into the view. We press the right mouse button and we select Properties. Here we select for the scale 1 to 100 and we press OK. The text gets now larger because the text size for the room labeling and for the sill height depends on the scaling. Now our model home has the same scaling as our title block, and in the next step we open our title block from the catalog. Therefore we select Catalog, 2D Symbols and Open File. We select our title block and we drop it, for example, here. We press Escape and we zoom into the correct position. If we would like now to edit the title block, we select it, we press the right mouse button and we click on 2D Symbols Separate to Base Objects. Now we can open every text with a double mouse click and we can edit the text. After it we press OK and we can edit the next text. We edit this text and we press OK. We edit one more text with a double mouse click and we press OK again. We press Escape. Now we successfully edited the text and now we print it. Therefore we select the menu and Print 2D View. At the page setup we select for the size, for example A3, and for the orientation landscape. After it we press OK. The preview window opens and we maximize it a little bit. And now we can see that the size of the title block is correct. Only the text moved a little bit downwards, so leave always a little bit of space when you create a text. The title block has a width of 18 centimeters and fits together with the plan perfect on a A3 paper. To get these perfect results, you should always make the title block in the same scaling as the plan. Thanks for watching. For more tutorials, visit our website cadvilla.com.